Welcome back. Well, yesterday we tried a giveaway blitz that was partially successful. And that's something I want to talk about today because I want to try this again tomorrow. All right, when we get back, we'll get into it. Do you want to say hi? So yesterday we had a little giveaway blitz and I ended up giving away 6 of 10 pair of earrings. And I thought, there's something wrong with this system I've got going because everybody knew, certainly people wanted the earrings. So what's standing in the way? And I have a hard time answering that one. So when I say what's standing in the way, that really is a question. This is not rhetorical. I really need your input on this. Maybe I wasn't clear enough with the rules, and I will accept that because I'm kind of doing this on the fly, working it out as I go along. But I thought it was easy enough. Thank you, Stephanie. Grab the first 10 people, get them to send me an email with their address, and bang. Earrings go into a box goes into an envelope goes in the mail. Wow. And apparently it did work because 6 people are getting earrings. The one person dropped out of the competition. Well, competition wasn't a competition. Dropped out of the contest when she realized the one pair of earrings she wanted had already been given out and she wasn't interested in the rest. So, and that was decent of her because she could have just as easily said, yeah, give me something, and then never even used it. So how is it that 7 people can end up with a clear sense of what they're supposed to do and go through with it, and yet we get some who either are not clear or don't want to follow through? I don't know how this happens. And of course, this is not the first time this has happened. This piece right here, this was a beautiful necklace from Randy. Get that sorted. Oh, geez, I should have worn that. That goes with my sweater. Wait, let me get that. Here's the blue beads. Look at that. See, that would have been perfect. That was actually won by someone a few weeks ago. Just never claimed the prize. Right up here, that little cup and saucer. Let me get that. The little cup and saucer tray. This had been a prize as well. This was a giveaway piece. We got a winner. The winner never claimed it. Most recently, that beautiful little decorated mirror that Karen Hopper did. That's our jewelry repurposer. Hang on a second. I'm going to go run and get that and show you. This piece. This is a beautiful little piece. Someone won it, never claimed it. So I'm looking at this saying something's wrong. I'm not doing this properly. I haven't established clear enough rules. I'm not sure what's happening. So that's why I'm looking to you for input, because I'm not clear about what's happening on your end. I know what's happening on mine. One of the people who entered the earring contest said they couldn't find the pinned comment, which is where the instructions were. And I thought, well, I don't know what to say about that, I explained that it was always the top comment. You know, you go up, it's a top comment. That's where you pin a comment. It goes to the top of the list, no matter how you organize it. And you can organize your search of YouTube comments either by most popular or by date, by newest first. And it's right there. Pinning overrides those two organization systems, so a pinned comment is always on top. The reason for that is a pinned comment is a comment that's posted by the content creator, the person whose channel it is, and it's YouTube's way of allowing us as content creators to communicate something to you through the comments. Different people use comments like that differently. I tend not to use that feature a great deal, but other people do. But I've certainly never failed to find that on other people's YouTube channels. I've had other people say that they can't put comments on, that they can't write a comment on my videos. I don't know what that's about, because I use a computer to go on YouTube, and of course my computer, my keyboard, I can write comments all afternoon. But Jocelyn uses her cell phone, and she too can write comments all afternoon. So I don't know. I'm considering that it is possible, because a lot of my viewers are of an age group where they might not have a high level of technological literacy. They might not be able to find comments but I'm not sure that works either, because now that I've said it out loud, in order to enter the contest, you have to be able to make a comment. So if you can post a comment, then you can certainly look up comments. You could obviously see comments, so you can find comments. So I'm throwing that out to you guys. What's up with this? Why do you think people would enter a contest to get a prize and then not take the next step? And what happened yesterday, see, I can understand if the next step is a week away and people get distracted and they go off and they forget about it. But yesterday, everything took place within an hour. So it's like the video starts, you make your comment, and within an hour, the winners were posted there. So that's, I had hoped that by making it very instantaneous, that might help, but I don't think it did. So the reason that I'm asking about this is because I'm doing another giveaway tomorrow. So what's going on tomorrow? Well, tomorrow I am doing an unboxing of a different sort. Let me get the note out of this box. Greetings, Sue. This unboxing will be different than most, as I just said. I thought that adding items to your survival stash might be useful. And I've added a few treats for Audie. Well, Audie loves cat treats, so that's going to go over real big. And this is from Barbara Flowing Brook. You've probably seen her. She's a frequent commenter. Barbara is also a person, I don't want to call her a prepper because that just brings just bad images up in people's minds, but she is someone who is emergency prepared herself. So I'm very excited to see what this is. And in keeping with this, I have this. Now, first of all, this little bag, there are 10 can openers in this little bag. I can hold them between two fingers. These are military P38 can openers. And we had gotten into a discussion of them in the comments one day last week. and I ordered some. And here we go. This is it. Look at that. How tiny. And here it is, open. Now, don't be concerned about this because there are videos on YouTube. All you have to do is type in P38, P as in Peter, 38, military can opener, how to use. And you'll come up with all kinds of videos. I haven't found one that I think is really fantastic yet, but I have seen a number of them. They're usually kind of, lost and confused old guys saying, I remember how to do this. I've done this when I was in the war. But they'll show you how to use them. So I've got a bunch of them that I want to give away tomorrow in conjunction with the box opening because I thought, how appropriate. I want to do that giveaway. So I got to get better at it, though. That's the thing. I've got to get better at this. It's frustrating all the way around when there's a giveaway and things like this. I mean, I see these beautiful earrings, and, Stephanie made these fantastic pieces, and I know people want them, but for some reason, the people I'm picking are not the people who want them. But that leads me to wonder why they're entering their name in the contest if they don't want it. I don't know. I'm doing something wrong. I guess that's the bottom line. So please, please, please help me sort out what it is so that we can have normal giveaways like normal people, and the winners will collect their prizes and so on. This one, by the way, I'm calling an audible on this one. I am sending this off to Evelyn. Now remember Evelyn, I'm going to pop a picture of Evelyn in here in case you've forgotten. Evelyn is our littlest subscriber, and Evelyn's mom thinks this would be a great place to stick Evelyn's bows and hair ties. And I agree, because I think it would be wonderful for Evelyn to grow up with pieces of china that are 100 years older than she is, so that it will help to foster an appreciation of china. And by the way, I wasn't that much older than Evelyn when I started going off visiting with my grandmother to her very elegant friends, and I got a chance to see their very elegant rose medallion china. This is how I know so much about it. And in those days, children were seen and not heard, and I had nothing better to do than turn the china over and look at the marks and study the patterns. And that's how I learned about rose medallion. So maybe this will give little Evelyn a head start, but I have no problem encouraging a child's appreciation of antiques, and this has been around for a while. Unclaimed giveaway. So this is going off to Evelyn. I'm going to pull her mom's address out of my files and send it along to her. So I guess it's frustrating for me because I see these things. Look at this. It's like, who wouldn't want that? And other people have entered the giveaways and they want it, and they saw somebody else's name get pulled and they were disappointed. I'm sure they were. I would be. And I know I'm just, boy, it's like I'm reading the great American novel here. And then they went home and they cried and they called their mother. And, all right, not quite that bad. But other people want them. So what's falling apart here? And I don't know if it's that I'm running the giveaways too much on the fly, because at first I thought I was making them too complicated with the rules. So I figured we'll just do it on the fly. Here you go. Let me know. It'll go out to you. We've got to find a way to deal with it, because I don't want to stop the giveaways. I think people like the giveaways. I know the winners who've collected their prizes like the giveaways. So many people have responded to the giveaways. I was looking at these and then I was thinking, I have 2 sets of handicapped accessible cutlery that Lisa made that is just breathtakingly beautiful. Those are unclaimed giveaways too. Well, one is. I wasn't putting the other one up after the first one was unclaimed. So I want these things to go out to get to the people, in particular things like Lisa's pens and the cutlery. These are things that are designed for people who have special needs. They're not doing me any good sitting in a box, and they're certainly not doing people with special needs any good if they're sitting in a box. We got to find a way to work this out. So that's what I'm asking you for, some help on the giveaways. If you think you know what's going wrong, let me know. If you think you know a better way to do it, let me know. Whatever. If you just think that aliens are shooting down gamma rays, interfering with people's minds, and that's what's going on with my giveaways, all right, you can keep that one to yourself. But you know what I mean. I can only look at it from the point of view of the person offering. Here, look, earrings, come here, pretty, take. You know it from the other point of view, from the point of view of someone who may have entered a contest, who may have won a contest. If there's something that's going wrong here, I need to isolate it, eliminate it, so that we can go about doing this. And tomorrow we are going to do the little can opener giveaway when we open the box. So I need to start getting on this. So thank you in advance for your help. And maybe we can just work these giveaways out a little better, because, like I say, it's not who benefits when a giveaway item is, sitting in a bowl on my table or in a box on the floor. All right, let's take a quick look at word origins and their romantic meanings, and let's see what we can come up with here. All right, accumulate. You pile it up. When a person accumulates enough money, he is said to have made his pile, which is understandable, for accumulate traces back to the Latin word accumulatus, from add, to, and cumulus, heap. Our friend has made a heap of money. And if you are acquainted with meteorology, you will probably know what a cumulus cloud is like, a heap or pile of vapor. So, interesting. Affiliate, adopted son. This is a good one. In business, it is common to speak of a small organization that is affiliated with a larger one. When you say this, you really mean that it has been adopted by or combined with the parent company. The word is from the Latin affiliatus, adopted, from the combination of ad, meaning to, and filius, son. The larger organization has adopted a son. The word affiliate is usually used in this figurative sense, but curiously, in law, it means to fix the paternity of an illegitimate son or daughter. A nice problem, which is much in the news these days. Oh, good Lord. More of his social commentary. Very quickly, that whole thing in Latin was really interesting because the Romans were big believers in adoption. They wanted to transfer money, property, power to their heirs, and their heir didn't necessarily need to be their child, because a ruler might simply choose his successor and they would adopt that person as their son. And we see a lot of this because of the art of the period. Ruler number one would have a sculpture made of him, and then a sculpture of his adopted son, who in fact might even literally be older than he was. And they would just be there, affiliated, if you will, in order to facilitate the transition. Very big deal to them. You've got to wonder why adoption, given the Roman history, was so frowned on in the rest of Europe at a later date. All right, affluent, overflowing. When riches flow to you, you are affluent and so wealthy, from the Latin ad, you already know that, which means to, and fluo, which means flow. When your style of writing is fluent or has fluency, it flows along smoothly and easily. If you have influence, power just naturally flows into everyone around you. Ambition, making the rounds. In Roman days, ambition was a word that was restricted to politicians. These seekers after office would always go around making speeches, garnering votes like those of today. Our word comes in logical fashion from the Latin term ambitio, ambi, around, and eo, go. The Roman historian Tacitus, who died in the year 120 AD, used the word ambitio to mean ardent striving for pomp and honor. And ambition entered English with this uncomplimentary meaning. But through the years, the word softened and broadened in meaning, and now is applied to any go-getter. So, let's see. Charge. It's another one. From a Roman chariot. When you charge a customer for a purchase, you owe a debt to Rome for the term you are using. The Latin word for the four-wheeled carriage, or for the four-wheeled baggage wagon that Julius Caesar used in his campaign was carus. In later Latin, carus developed the verb caricare, which meant to load onto a wagon, and the French took this over as charger. A charge account, of course, loads a person with obligations of paying. We charge or burden a man with his crime. You charge or load your mind with a responsibility. And in the olden days, they used to charge a musket with powder and shot. Beyond this, the Roman chariot carus gave us other words. Our car came up through the North French word carré, and the carriage we used to ride in came through the Old Norman French carriage. Cargo is another great-great-grandchild of caricare, to load. Cargo is loaded on a cart. But most curiously of all, we inherit the word caricature from caricare, which sometimes meant to overload, so to exaggerate, as caricaturists are supposed to do. That is interesting. I did not know about that one. All right. Let's have a great day, everybody. Remember, we're going to do a giveaway tomorrow. Oh, and heads up on that giveaway, because the people of the West Coast felt that 8 o'clock Eastern Time was a little early. We are going to do it at 12 o'clock, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. That is New York City time. If you don't know what the time zones are, just put New York City into Google and they will tell you the time zones, and you can sort it out from there. So starting noon tomorrow, we're going to do a little Blitz giveaway. All right. Now, have a great day. See you later. Remember, you're going to help me sort out this giveaway problem because it's just, I got stuff all over the place that I need to find wonderful homes for. So help me see if I can find out what the problem is so we can fix this so we can have nice, smooth running giveaways. All right. We'll see you later.